What is up, boys? Back with me again, Sayori Chuan. Today I'm going to make a tips about how to not die at least early in the matches, okay? Like how to not just die like in the first 4 minutes in the game or like even more, even more advanced stuff. So yeah, let's just do the beginner class. Again, this is for a beginner, which like probably people that only level up to 20 at this point. So yeah, let's just do it. So first of all, what you wanna do here is make a two or at least three or more kind of different build. So when you are a newbie, obviously I told you before that you should stick with one, like at least recommended plan. The recommended plan is like easier to do sometimes. Sometimes it's like hard. But other than that, you can also make or like use right now. You can like make another plan, right? You can use your own plan, your own design, or just search for someone else's design and use it. And make sure you have three of them. Because why? Because let's say like this, like there is two people dropping here, like me, and then I'm just going to change switch build it. Oh, there is four people dropping here. I could switch here, right? If I want to be safe, I can switch to again the recommended plan, so I can just go to this one spot which only one people there, correct? But there is also the thing about this where I just keep spawning here because in my mind I can see this is not full party, right? Because four people with me it's five. There is another party here. There is another squad here. Like it could be like 2v1 or like 3v1v1, right? So what? How do I play this kind of situation? Right? Let's say I just want to drop here. I want to try this build, right? How do you actually handle this game properly? You see, the thing about this game, even though like there is like even 8 people, they will all spawn with certain distance, right? So I will not. When I drop here, I will not actually meet anyone strict, right? But I will, if I walk a bit, maybe I'll meet someone, right? Now, what you need to understand, in every place there is a hot spot, basically the spot where there is a lot of loot you can get there. Like there is a lot of like basically just briefcase or like car that you can interact with to loot. So in this case, in hotel, it's the hotel itself, the inside of the hotel itself. So what I do, if it's contested spot, I just ignore everything. I just loot the outside part first and try my best to get everything that I need for the yellow. Just from the outside because I know, look. And always look at the red ping, by the way, so you can measure where people going. At least I know, oh, he's going there. That's why I'm going like to this side instead. It's free. Like no one here. The next step is, right, when you drop, always make a green food healing item or an SP item. Look at me. In every spot there will be a food healing item and the drink for SP item that you can make green because you have two the most important core healing item in the game is bread and the water. There is a lot of different variation. Even when you kill animal, you can gain meat to also combine it with strict bread, even though it's lower amount, but you will still get hamburger, which is like large heal amount but lower amount of like quantity. Better quality, less quantity, I guess. So keep in mind that there is some healing item like that. There is some healing item like this, which give me 4. Even the bread too, the cake, and it's better sometimes. Why? Because the green item with more quantity, usually you use it to trade with wild animals. Let's say wild dog and stuff. So before you fight those wild animal, the advanced wild animal, you need to at least have healing items so you're not low enough to get killed by anyone. They will think twice to engage on you because your health is full. Usually they'll just ignore it. But if they see you like really only 20% health, they will chase, right? Usually. So avoid a situation where you can be seen fragile as the enemy. Even though you don't have dash, you need to actually have more health. Even if you have dash, you need to actually have more health, so no one engage on you or like stun you, stuff like that. Okay, now here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Let's go back a bit. This is the reason why I walked back in the hospital. I told you before, like, oh, I don't wanna be here, right? I don't wanna loot here because it will be contested with all the other squad, right? But here's the thing. Why I decide to just walk in after that. Look at this. There's multiple ping. Like just keep pinging with each other. This means there is no wild animal here. By the way, you need to understand that this place doesn't have wild animal. So they must be fighting each other, right? Two different squads. So what I do was like just cooking the food in preparation if it's like not going as planned. And then I see the red ping go over here to this hotel. I'll just mark you real quick. To this side just now. Let me. Yep. Not correct. Just a bit here. So they walk over here. So in my mind I was like, oh, maybe they already like fighting, like chasing, like they chasing there, or like someone give up to there, and the one that inside is low enough because they fighting each other, right? So you took advantage of that information, and then try to brave yourself and go inside like this. And see, I found someone knocked down. Means the other two people that out of the four chasing the last remaining guy downhill. But why did I just TP away and go to next place and not kill this girl? There is two things. Why you shouldn't kill a drop person level 1 when you're not the one that killing itself. Also, like sometimes when you kill it yourself, you just don't kill them. Because first, it's waste of time. Your damage is so low early level, it's like so annoying to just kill them when they in downstate. They have like a lot of health in downstate. So it's like kinda not worth it to just kill them. And second reason is because I know if this one I'm not killing this person, like they could come back here, try to finish this girl off. So like I just like, you know what, it's not worth my time to kill it. I can gain loot faster if I don't kill it, which is what happened here. It's instantly get thing, instantly get thing. And then I was like, you know what, it's worth it, it's worth it to not kill that level 1. You will not get anything in the first place. She dropped the same place as you, level 1. She basically same character as you too. Like you will not gain anything for that. Let's just be honest. Except if I'm missing something there and got grief, then I probably consider to finish her off. But I wasn't getting grief at all, so I just moved to the next place. So the next thing after that, if you meet people like this, right, you can poke them, but don't commit on them. Remember again, if you're playing squad and you are alone in certain place, you need to always heal up. See, I put like my SP up. This is countermeasure preventing of out of stamina when you really need to fight and call for backup. So you really need to have at least like green healing early to avoid like being look weak in front of the other player, the other enemy. So yeah, you just do that and then just kill the. If you can just kill the animals, because it also increase your damage, which I will explain in another video about damage in this game. But that doesn't matter for now. Just look, I don't contest the wild dog. Usually I will contest the wild dog if I don't have the ladder from the chicken. So I just move away. And then look. See how fast I'm looting right now. I basically before day 1 already entered the area, third area, because no one actually annoy me and I actually don't kill that girl, right? If I kill that girl, it could probably take me another 30 seconds to actually finish her. And then I actually not here yet, probably still in hospital, probably actually getting wrecked fighting another Tiara there, right? So that's the thing, like you don't want to stay long, especially here's the thing, like, especially if you are a non-desk like character. There is two type of character in this game, like the one that just have mobility by walking, or the one that actually can blink or dash away, like a skill, third skill, not ult by the way. Ult for dashing is a bit, escape skill is a bit weird. Yeah, escape skill is just a bit weird for like ult. You want to preserve them a lot for fight and stuff like that, right? So what should I do here is just be aware of my surrounding. The reason why I loot in the middle here, even though this is like danger place, look, there is no other escape route. If I go in here and then loot that box over here, there's no other escape route except this. Again, the entry that I just entered. So in my mind, I need to actually loot here only if I'm safe from any squad trying to go at me. So what in my mind is I look at my map and then look for any red ping nearby me. There is none. So I just go inside like, you know what? It's worth it. Worth, worth the shot. Just go inside, make everything. You know, I probably will get everything here before anyone come. So yeah, I just do that. And look, there is really no red ping around me. Not in my area, but other area that probably can go towards me. And I also, in this game, there is footstep and stuff, even though you cannot really hear it right now. But yeah, I'm also hearing the footstep. Oh, like no one here, so like why should I scared and stuff like that, right? That's the thing that make it easy for me. That I just basically loot everything, knowing that I will not be engaged on. I don't have dash and I will not be engaged on. And now I have like 3 purple items. Day 1, like 7 seconds into the day 1, and then I already have it, right? So don't be afraid. Not 7 seconds actually. What time is it? 1 minute 7 seconds. Yep. And anyway, this is how you actually survive and just looting. Just remember your surrounding for early game, your food item, and you know, like just common phrase sense. If you not dash character, don't even try to contest a place with a lot of people. Just go in if it's already quiet. This is one of the example of how I go in, like how I just decide to not go in actually and just dodge. Okay, so this is another clip. So again, I get everything in hotel just as always. This time I don't have anyone grieving me. So I make everything first before I teleport. Make sure you do that by the way. You make everything first before you teleport. It's pretty important to have your level because crafting give you level. Look at this. Look at me. Crafting green item. Almost level 3. So it's really worth it to just level up. And don't chase that person. Yep. Then I just go to hospital. But here's comes the problem, right? Hospital, when I TP, oh look, 1 ping on pawn. I realized that, like 1 ping on pawn. And then it skipped, it's been, I think this is fighting the bad. And then 1 ping on hospital, I was like already worried at this rate, you know, I already worried. So I try to distance myself from this player, like here. He going here, he try to loot there, I just move. I don't even loot this too. I just move away, loot that like vending machine real quick. And then I go here knowing another level 2 Tiara here. So I was like already afraid at my life at this time, but I still keep looting a bit, got level 4, and then I realized, like, they could potentially be a squad or non-squad at all. As long as I don't hit the weaker level, I will not get chased, right? So what I do instead is I hit chicken. Because again, I want a ladder too, right? But also it's to deny the XP from the other Tiara as much as possible. Also the damage for the later game, which they probably my last enemy. So I need to like delay the early game as much as possible. And then look how I keep distance. Just throw spell and then keep distance when she activates her own spell. Just keeping distance because I don't have dash and I look here, there is ping like a lot of ping, like a lot of ping in the middle too. Look, people already start fighting. This is not even fair because there is multiple red ping after that, which means I know someone fighting there, correct? Someone bound to fighting there. Look at this. Look, multiple ping. Just multiple ping here. Why? Right? If it's one squad, if someone already checked the box here, only one. Why there's a lot of ping? Means someone fighting there. And since hospital pawn is usually my next area, but I get everything in hospital, and then I see like two different tiara here. Mean there is three different party there, like potentially going to pawn. So I just make alternative way. Remember, if you have one area like pawn, for example, that have like your thing, because I need like gemstone and like hammer, right? You need to realize that there is another place too that provide the same thing. Let's say forest. Forest, yes, they gave us gemstone, but there is also somewhere near also give hammer in the forest. It's like the beach, right? So that's why my decision is I'm going to the beach. I'm going to make my weapon first. Like I'm going to make my weapon powerful first so I can contest wild animal or also just contest everything in general. That's why I go to forest. I don't go to the pond because I understand if I go there alone without my squad, because my squad is like in docks or something like other like very far away place, I could potentially die without be able to fighting back. Even if I'm a dash character, if it's three people that have stun chasing me, I will not survive that. And then look at the kill feed. Someone died already. Like at first I thought it's not the people in the pond, but soon after that there will be Tiara dying with the same exact name. Like let us see. I think this is not. Yeah, there is Tiara. Rest 6-6. We just passed that guy and then he just died. I mean, like it's a good decision to not actually go for the pawn there. Because if I go pawn and then look at the Hyunwoo, if I go to pawn, I died, and then everything will go bad for me, right? So I'm glad I don't drop there. And the last but not least is basically when you stick up, right? To not die, you need to realize that sometimes you need to just stick up earlier as soon as possible. But this is like newbie gameplay. A lot of my team is newbie, so I make sure to tell them you just do whatever you want, experiment with the game whatever you want. So I'm not really bothering them. I just let them do what they please and stuff. But I need to keep in mind like, hey, this is like almost the last like 4 circles. So I mean like 4 area. So I need to call him, right? And then look, we managed to get someone, even though at the end they have 3 players like this, right? I done the Cicella, but my friend down. At this rate, look at this, right? They chasing me now because I'm alone. But the thing is, I'm alone. I know that they don't know that. So when I run like this, right? Then I run and juking them towards this area. They start to give up. Why? Because I deal a lot of damage with my shield. Second, potential of me having another +1 will end up there. That's why I commend them for like not chasing me and just actually go straight to my down partner. In the mid or late game, you should do that. If you meet a party and you kill someone already, just focus on killing that person except the friend try to help, right? If the friend run, just let him be, because it's not worth it to try to kill both of them at the same time. You can just left them cripple with only 1 player left or like 2 player left. Because in the end, the advantage on number is pretty important in this game. More skill mean more damage. More people dealing skill mean more damage. So yeah, that's why they don't chase me. Like really good stuff like that. And but after that, right? This is the thing that you should do too. Let's say you like really just not. This not possible for you to run away now. Let's just say like that, right? So what do you want after that is basically just run away, correct? not pushing this way because there is only one entrance. This is red, this is red. So what I do is I run to the teleporter and TP out as farthest as possible from them, correct? That's how you save yourself sometimes. Just go inside a red zone to cut them off, go to different area using teleporter, or if the other area is white, let's say let's say if cemetery was like actually not yellow here or like red, I probably go there. Yeah, it's red. I'm not even going to consider to go cemetery. If cemetery is like white here, I'll probably go there instead of teleporting. It consumes more time. But instead, like I just teleport because like the only open place, like look, it's like the edge of the map. All the middle is like done already. So like yeah, you just TP and then you save. Okay guys, the last one is okay. I'm sorry, the previous one was not the last one, but this is the last one. The last tips is to not die is just use your TP like really properly, okay? So I'm going to tell you why my friend here did something wrong, right? The first one, he's not wrong here. He's not wrong. Look at this. This is actually a good strat. So he get the engage on. He know he can fight these two people. He going to the red zone where it's almost down, right? It's almost done, it's almost changed of the zone. He go here in hope that they value their red zone a lot, and then like you basically say this is why sometimes using red zone, like one of the case when you use red zone correctly, is to just run to the red zone to cut enemy off from you. Usually you can also use the research center because it's always red from the avenue or like from forest or from anywhere else. Cemetery, I think. So what he do here, like this is, you see this is yellow. He have like 1 minute left, or 2 minutes actually. But the other zone also yellow beside him. But he instead loot here, which result in what? Look at here. I'm just going to go to near the end zone. He's still not TP, and then wait, that's too far. Look at this. He TP the moment the red zone almost done, and he panic. Oh, I have 4 seconds left. I just go hospital then, and then look, he TP it into someone there that can see he's teleporting. So like he actually screw himself by just like teleporting to other place. So like it's not good when you use teleport. When you have option, like you can just walk from hotel to like archery ring to alley and actually be safe walking without teleporting. You know, like there is no rush for him teleporting at this rate. It's already late game. Basically in late game you just don't teleport like that. Even in early game sometimes you just don't teleport if there is like an alternative way to go the place you want. So my point of idea is don't use teleport a lot unless 1, you need to speed rush your build early game, 2, you need to save your teammates, or 3, you need to escape from that place as soon as possible, right? Which is yes, he need to escape as soon as possible here, but the thing is you can prevent it before by not looting and instead just go to alley, look for another item like similar there, something like that, you know. And that's all for my video, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of video educating you, please leave a comment down below, leave a like too, and subscribe. Sayori is out. See you later in the next video.